What's up, everybody? It's JT Sports back to you guys with another video. I'm here with my Oakland Raiders 2019 NFL record prediction, predicting the Oakland Raiders record week by week during the 2019 NFL season. Now, this Oakland Raiders team, it intrigues me because they have some characters on this team, man. Antonio Brown, we already know about Antonio Brown, man. He's hated amongst almost everybody, almost all the NFL fans. Vontez Burfict, nobody likes him. Richie Incognito, nobody likes him either. So I mean, they have a group of, basically, I think we're going to call them the NFL equivalent to the Dark Avengers, man. These guys, nobody likes these guys, man. They have a lot of characters on their team, man. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, John Gruden, this is a pretty interesting team, man. The personalities that they have on this team. I want to see how that's going to mix, man. We already see those Antonio Brown memes, they be having me dying laughing. Those memes that say, wondering who Antonio Brown's going to fight next. And then somebody comments Vontez Burfict, So this Oakland Raiders team, man, it's interesting. I'm very interested in seeing how this Oakland Raiders team does. So, the biggest thing for the Oakland Raiders is that defense, man, that secondary. I know they got LaMarcus Joyner in free agency, but, I don't think that's going to be enough. They got Cleveland Farrell, but I don't think that's going to be enough, They drafted a lot of guys that I like a lot, They drafted Max Crosby, who was one of my favorite players going into this draft, but I think it's going to take a lot more. I mean, Brandon Marshall, I think that was an okay sign. It's not a big sign like everybody else thinks it is because this is a guy who hasn't been the same player since 2015. That's why Denver was ready to get rid of him. And also Vontez Burfict, if Burfict can stay healthy, he's going to be very good. I think he'll be a Pro Bowler. But if not, then I know he has histories with concussion, so that's going to be a problem. So week one, Monday night, playing the Denver Broncos. They already started their season off with a divisional matchup. I have them losing that game there. I think Denver's the better team, and also I think Denver's defense, they're going to be able to, do some. I think they're going to be able to cause some turnovers by Derek Carr. I think they're going to affect some things, But overall, I think this is a game that could go either way, But I just think that the Oakland Raiders get the better of that matchup the first go around. So, week two, they play the Kansas City Chiefs. I have them winning that game there. I think they can steal a game here because, Kansas City's defense isn't that good either. They're going to be in shootouts with almost every team that they play, And anytime you get in the shootouts, you run the risk of allowing the team to get the ball last, So I think Oakland wins this game here. I think they get the ball last, and that's how they end up winning this game. Week three, they're at Minnesota. They're playing the Minnesota Vikings. This is a very, very tough stretch. From here, they're playing a lot of good teams for basically the rest of the season, So this is really tough, and it starts with this Minnesota Vikings game. They're going to lose this game here. Minnesota is the better team. I think Oakland might be able to put up some points, but overall, I just think this is way too talented of a Minnesota Vikings team. Week four, before I get into my week four prediction, if you're an Oakland Raider fan and you don't already hate me, even if you do hate me, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't like me and don't like the channel and hate this prediction video, all you just need to do is subscribe to the channel, man. That's all you just gotta do. You can just subscribe to the channel and leave. So week four, they play the Indianapolis Colts at Indianapolis. Indianapolis defense was pretty good last season. I think their defense is better this year. And also I like what they have on the offensive side of the ball as well. So I'm going to go with Indianapolis to win this game here. Oakland, this is another game that Oakland should put up a couple of points, But I'm going to go with Indianapolis because Indianapolis is the better team. Week five, Khalil Mack is about to, wreak havoc on the Oakland Raiders. Chicago's going to win this game here. I think Khalil Mack has a big game. He still feels some kind of way about getting traded. I think he really liked the Oakland, and he's going to wreck the Oakland Raiders. And also, I just don't think the Oakland Raiders. I mean, they're going to put up some points. They're going to have Antonio Brown, so you can force him the ball all you want to. But I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm going to go with the Oakland Raiders to go ahead and win this game here. Now, week six, they have a bye week. Week seven, they're on the road. They have to face the Green Bay Packers at Green Bay, at Lambeau. Now this game isn't later on in the season. This is a game that is going to be, midway through the season. If I want to play Green Bay, I want to play them early on in the season, because it's so hard to win at Lambeau later on in the season. This is a game I can go either way, but I really like Green Bay's defense, but their offense, they're going to put up some points as well, and I don't think Oakland is going to find a way to stop Aaron Rodgers. So I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers to win this game. So it is looking pretty ugly, Oakland Raiders fans. It is looking pretty ugly. This schedule is really, really tough, Oakland Raiders fans. This schedule is whoa. I didn't even think this schedule was going to be that tough, man. This schedule looks tough. So week 8. They're playing the Houston Texans. Both of these teams are pretty similar, man. I mean, Houston has J.J. Watt and Davion Clowney. When you merciless, that's pretty much about it. That secondary, I don't like that secondary of Houston, man. And I don't like Oakland's secondary neither, but, they have a lot of young guys. But I'm going to go Oakland to win this game. This is going to be a shootout game. A lot of points are going to be scored in this game here. I'm going to go with Houston to lose this game. I'm going to go with Oakland. I'm running with Oakland. I think Oakland wins this game. Week 9, they're playing the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are an improved team, very physical. They're going to surprise a lot of people. I have Oakland losing this game here. I know Oakland Raider fans are pretty much livid at this point. I mean, you guys are probably going crazy down in the comment section. You guys are probably disliking the video, and I don't have no personal vendetta against Oakland, man. I'm being non-biased. This schedule is tough. It's really, really tough, Oakland Raiders fans. It's really, really tough, man. This Detroit Lions team, this is a very good Detroit Lions team. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Detroit, and I think this is a game that Matthew Stafford puts up a big game, and I think Detroit can win this game here. Week 10, Thursday night, coming off of a short week, already getting beat up by this Detroit Lions team. Now they got to play the LA Chargers, This is a game, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very intriguing, It's going to be on Thursday night on a short week. Maybe they can catch the LA Chargers slipping a little bit, I think this is a trap game for the Los Angeles Chargers, but overall, I think Oakland loses this game as well. So pretty much, they get a little bit of a break in the schedule. This is pretty much, the latter half of their schedule, playing the Cincinnati Bengals. Then week 12, you play the New York Jets, So these are pretty much 2 games that they could win. I'm going to give them the win over the Cincinnati Bengals. I like the Cincinnati Bengals, but they're off the line. I have questions about them. This game could go pretty much either way. You have questions about the quarterback position with Andy Dalton and Justin Herbert, and not Justin Herbert, but Andy Dalton and Derek Carr. So it's going to be pretty interesting, man, to see. Quarterbacks are basically in this game fighting to keep their jobs, fighting to, remain the starter for their team that they're playing on right now. So this is a pretty evenly matched game, I'm going to go with Oakland to win. Week 12, they play the New York Jets at New York, and this is another game I can go either way. I think a lot of people, are high on the New York Jets. I am as well. I think they're going to be really improved. I'm going to go with the New York Jets to win this game. Big reasons for that is because I just don't think Oakland secondary is going to be able to do enough to stop Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold has one of the better games of this season versus Oakland Raiders secondary. It's young, they have a lot of guys who I like, but they still have a lot of improving to do. Week 13, they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, at Arrowhead. Arrowhead is one of the toughest places to play in all of football, I can't see them sweeping the Chiefs. Week 14, they're playing the Tennessee Titans. This Tennessee Titans team is really, really good, man. A lot of people are sleeping on them. They're a very physical group. They're similar to the Detroit Lions, very physical team, Oakland can win this game, Tennessee's offense, is a little bit questionable. I know they got improved, I know they signed Adam Humphries, they drafted A.J. Brown, who to me was the best wide receiver in the NFL draft, but I'm going to go with Tennessee to win this game. I think they're going to be more physical up front than this Oakland Raiders team. So week 15, they're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. This Jacksonville Jaguars team, the question about the Jacksonville Jaguars is, can they stay with the Oakland Raiders in this game? Because we know Oakland can put up some points, but I think Jacksonville, if they want to win this game, they're going to have to put up a solid amount of points as well. I think Jacksonville Jaguars defense will struggle a little bit in this game, but I'm going to go to Jacksonville Jaguars to win it. So I mean, Oakland Raiders fans, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm just not high on this team, Oakland Raiders fans. I'm just not. I mean, a lot of question marks with this team, man. So I'm not high on it. So week 16, they're playing the LA Chargers. I have them getting a surprise victory here at Los Angeles, believe it or not, because this is a game that I believe the Oakland Raiders can steal late in the season, man. So they could steal this game late in the season. They're pretty much tanking for a draft pick, but I think Oakland plays upset here, and they end up stealing this game. End up getting one with the Los Angeles Chargers. So week 17, they play the Denver Broncos. Now this Denver Broncos game is very, very interesting, man, because they lost to Denver early on in the season, man. So can I see Denver mopping the floor with them? I don't think Denver is going to mop the floor with the Oakland Raiders. I think the Oakland Raiders can win this game, even though it's going to be at Denver. So the record that I have for the Oakland Raiders this season is 5-11. 5-11. I just had a question about that defense, man. That defense is going to be a big problem. And I think they're going to be the equivalent to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. They don't really have nobody up front who's proven that can actually, that's actually going to terrify some offensive lines or offensive coordinators. I like Maurice Hurst a lot. I like Cleveland Farrell. I think those two guys, Max Crosby as well. I think he's going to have a pretty solid season as well. But I don't know, man. 5-11 is my prediction for the Oakland Raiders. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.